So instead of going back to the left, I'm going to continue on to the right. And the scruff has to be up front. I'll tell you what, she's almost 10. Cedar's like 11, I guess. At the end of our walk, she could barely walk down the last hill home. And so I got her some of that, over-the-counter chondroitin and whatever else tablets. And she's been taking 2 a day. I mean, the stuff started helping immediately. And then if I like miss I don't know, I've only done it once. I missed like 2 days. And you could tell she was, she does this weird thing where she hops with both of her back legs. And you can tell it's her hips. Cedar and Sophie were trapped in an apartment, and it burned. It was awful. I took the dogs everywhere with me back then, and it was like a 90-some degree day, so I left them at home because I didn't want them to die in the heat in the truck. And I was at the counter at Home Depot, and somebody says, "Yeah, hey, have your dog." And they were downtown Olympia. I lived up by the Capitol, and they were downtown, running around in traffic. So I call my ex-wife, and she says she's at work. And then I get another call saying that my apartment's on fire. And luckily it was kind of bullshit. I don't know if I've heard 2 different stories, but the backdraft one matches. One guy said he kicked in the door and the dogs came out and Sophie went back in. But I believe what happened was the neighbor claims he thought I was sleeping. Neither one of our vehicles were there, but he claims I was sleeping in there and threw a rock was throwing rocks at the window to wake me up. Well, it broke and then blew the front door off. And pretty sure that's when they got out. They're like super afraid of noises, loud noises, and obviously fire and smoke. If I burn anything in the house and there's smoke, they start shaking like crazy. I just can't even imagine. I'm just very thankful that they got out. But Sophie, so this is where I was going with this. Sophie was missing until the next day. But there were people posting on Facebook that they had seen her. And one person said that they were trying to catch her and she ran and jumped off of a freeway overpass. And she was completely normal, though. I guess the person said she dropped hard. Obviously, it was over 100 feet. I don't know how, but I'm guessing that has something to do with why her hips hurt. I went back to where the lady told me, where the spot was. And I don't know how anything could live jumping off that. So, but when I found her the next day, she was just extremely happy to see me. Obviously, I cried like no other, and all the time I just remember that, and I grabbed my dogs and I love them. It just sucks because they're getting up there in age. I mean, they're extremely healthy for their ages, but that's my whole reason for getting birds. It's because their lifespan is a lot longer. You don't have to deal with, your best friend dying every 10 to 12 years. Because for me, it's hard because they're like my kids. This is super cool in here, just fern golly. Unzoom fern here, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm coming, bug. It's crazy. You would think that dog was super loyal to me, but he is just an asshole. That's where the name Osshole comes from, is him. He is just a piece of work. I can't clip his toenails. He attacks me. Can kind of cut his hair in little bits. Like when I'm holding it, I have to be holding a treat with him, like working on it. It is a nightmare, but I definitely can't brush him. So I just have to cut his hair every here and there. Huh. Little asshole. I try to help him even when he's been hurt or had, for example, like a cut and I have to clean it and stuff. He'll attack the shit out of me. I mean, he's had stuff. He had something stuck in his teeth or something for like a week or so. And I tried helping him so many times, but I just got tired of getting bit. Sophie. And then we got Murph. That poor dog. Huh, Murph. Okay, here's somebody. I rescued Murphy from a plumbing job I was doing, a house in Puyallup. There's a big woman that didn't get out of bed very much. Nor, I don't think she could very well, was the main thing. But, husband was not too overweight, but he was also. But they had 8 foster kids and Murphy. And then I know they actually got another baby too, but besides that, Murphy just hung out with me the whole time I was there. And the poor guy was just skin and bones. Wow, what? It's a brand new 2x4. Oh, I guess they left it from the bridge. But she said he was a picky eater and he wasn't potty trained. And I said, well, can I take him? And she didn't hesitate. So, but I knew I couldn't have another dog because I rent and I already had 2. And I go 4-wheeling in the SUV all the time. Just wasn't really a good idea. Well, that didn't work out so well because the other guy just let him run loose. I don't think he really fed him because he was skinnier than the first time, but he was running loose and the collar with my name and phone number was still on him, so I just said screw this and took him home and have kept him. And he's the greatest dog ever. Because yeah, he was potty trained. You just had to let him out. And he ate food. Any food. As long as you gave it to him. You have to give him food for him to eat it. crazy fucking people. But, and then before that, you know, kid collection house. He had come from the the kill shelters in Texas. So he was shipped up here probably when he was just a little puppy. But then again, I think the lady told me he was a year and a half when I took over. But I think he's older. I swear to God, he has hunting training, because that dog is just super smart. I will never use him for hunting, but he's just a smart boy. I don't kill animals, I collect them. Oh yeah, here's our way back here. Scruff, come on. So we just did a big old circle. And I'll show you the landmark. It's just a Scotch bloom field that we're gonna cut through. Up here is our trail. Come on, shit weasels. I guess if mountain bikers probably don't go through this way too often. But I know they do, because I've found a water bottle in here, like the bike kind. Keep on trucking. I'm gonna buy a drone here soon. Next week, probably. I just don't want something cheap and fragile, but I don't know. Guess I'll have to do some research, because the DJI only lasted 2 days with me. I took the fucker back and said that, I don't even know what I said, but yeah, fuck that. I'm tired of paying hundreds of dollars for shit that lasts like 10 minutes.